There's been a lot of publicity around about a man in Singapore who entered a radio phone-in competition. Because of how he pronounced the name of Spandau Ballet's lead singer, he was denied a prize of 10,000 Singapore dollars. The radio station has finally paid Mohammed, thanks to all the fuss.
Hi Mohammed, this is Tony Hadley here. Now I've listened back to the tape and you said my name correctly.
But they only paid him as a goodwill gesture. The station is sticking to its decision that his pronunciation was invalid. What he said was,
Tony Hadley, Tony Hadley.
Well, there are quite a few differences between that and Tony Hadley's own pronunciation, but I think the main one is that he pronounces Hadley like Hedlye. The singer himself points this out.
Tony Hadley, you might have said Hadley, is slight accent.
Now, the Singaporean radio host has an accent much more like British and American English. He does make a distinction between the vowel of trap, as in Hadley, and the vowel of dress, as in Hedlye.
And they should be in the correct order for you to win the $10,000 prize.
This guy's vowel in and is different from his vowel in ten.
And 10.
Now, I'm not going to get involved in Singaporean language politics, but what we seem to have here is speakers of one kind of Singapore English, represented by the radio host, judging that another kind, Mohammed's, is invalid. Whereas Tony Hadley, and loads of other people including me, can tell that Mohammed was referring to the right person, and so he deserved his gold! Indeed, I think a British or American quiz show would have accepted Mohammed's answer as it was pronounced. So, we know what he meant. It's fine to make no distinction between the trap vowel and the dress vowel. Pronunciation doesn't matter. Or does it? The Singapore radio show asked the identity of a celebrity voice, and there's nobody like Tony Hadley. But what if I enter a quiz and there's a question about place names, and I answer with Hedlye when the right answer is Hadley? What if I say Devonport when the right answer is Davenport? Do I win any? No! Probably not, because now we have two possible meanings conveyed, for us Brits, Americans, etc., by an important vowel difference. Now, Mohammed is far from alone in not having this difference. Thousands, millions of Germans, Italians, Russians, including a lot of highly trained language professionals, like conference interpreters, are unaware that for us these are two vowels. To clarify, this is the sound. Dress, Hedlye. This is the sound. Trap, Hadley. Of course I understand a German saying, I am happy to meet you, or an Italian saying, I am happy to meet you. But I think serious students of English will benefit from realising that there are lots of word pairs differentiated by these two distinct vowels. For example, end and, then and than, men and man, excess and access, temper and tamper, beg and bag, letter and latter, phonetics and fanatics, pen and pan, lend and land, set and sat, sex and sax, mess and mass, bend and band, send and sand, leg and lag, bed and bad, said and sad, dead and dad, head and had, ketchup and catch up, guess and gas, rent and rant, vet and vat, celery and salary, flesh and flash, tend and tanned, enema and anima, kettle and cattle, pedal and paddle, rebel and rabble, mention and mansion.